What's up guys, Nobly88 here, and I am coming to you with another video of the Pink Ribbon charity event. And right now, we got a delivery to go to Primm, Nevada. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this. Well, that worked out nicely. So we just finished dropping off here in Barstow. Barstow? However you want to say it. And now we're doing another short run to Primm, or as we here in Vegas actually call it State Line. So let's go ahead and get out of here. It's a little sharp of a turn, I know. There's no traffic, and there's no stop sign. We're going. This is actually a little shorter. It's only 129 miles, so that's not too shabby. Alright, come on, let's go. Carrying priority goods, guys. Gotta get out of my way. Make sure I clear that trailer. Sometimes I forget that you can't just turn all crazy and not expect to, rub your trailer against the wall or something like that. Especially railings. You gotta watch the railing. How many times I've scratched a trailer up. Alright, it was clear. Now I just gotta get up to speed here. We're climbing a hill already. That's gonna slow us down a little bit. Oh. Maybe my next video will be going to Vegas, hopefully. That'd be kind of fun. I'll show you Vegas in-game. I'm gonna go to 60 as soon as I can get that going. Here we go. Cruise control. I think once we leave California, it won't be like that anymore. It's kind of goofy, and I really don't know why it does that, but... With the external contracts, they may specifically only allow you to go 5 miles over the actual speed limit. Because there are a couple areas where, they were like 35 was the speed limit. And I couldn't do more than, 40 miles an hour in some of those areas, so... Guess we could test it and see if we can hit 65. Oh yeah, we could definitely hit 65, okay. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe we'll see some UFOs when we're driving over here. Maybe stop at Area 51 through Vegas. It's a long desert road from California to Nevada. A I've driven that so many times in real life. It is a boring, boring drive. I kind of like to have little windy turns and things like that. But there are some parts of this road between California and Nevada going from Bakersfield into Prim. It's just kind of this long road, and it tends to flood a lot, especially on the Nevada side. It does get, we do have a lot of like flash floods, and that whole area tends to get underwater pretty quick. It actually happened in February. I was driving back from Tulare, California, and we went through Bakersfield, and they had just gotten over their flash flood just a couple days prior, and the whole desert area out there was just completely submerged. There are parts of the road that were completely submerged, and you could see where the water had reached up to, it had like risen up in the parking lot where the buildings were, and you could see the water lines on the actual building. So they must have got hit pretty hard, and I'm glad I was able to at least miss it driving wise, because I'd probably be stuck on that highway in the middle of the desert, stuck between going back to California, or the closest city at that point I think is 100 miles or so. Yeah, it's like, no, that's not gonna happen. I would have just swam through. I'm doing the speed limit and I'm passing these guys. That's how slow everybody's going. And now I'm speeding up. About 27 miles left, so we're almost there. I'd like to see if we can, next video, hopefully I can get something going to Vegas, or at least through Vegas, just so you guys can kind of see what Vegas looks like in game. Now, if you've been to Vegas in real life, it really doesn't look the same. Oh, I'm too busy looking if I should get over or not. This truck is hauling butt next to me. I'd like to get past him. I'm obviously slower, so I want to get back in the right lane. But he seems to be matching speed with me, so I'm not really sure. I can't go much faster than I already am. Oh, what's that supposed to be, a Nissan Titan or something? Alright, there's our delivery. Guess I don't need to blink around that long. I actually think that's Vegas over there. Maybe that's a fairgrounds? I don't know. Prim and Vegas in this game are like next to each other almost, so that wouldn't surprise me if that's the link. It's our giant Ferris wheel here in Vegas. It's a pretty cool experience. If you're ever visiting, check it out. Especially at night or when the sun's setting. It's really nice. Alright, so the maintenance is right there for the truck. I'm not gonna bother with it. Alright, let's go ahead and get in here. It's supposed to be like the non-copyrighted version of Walmart or something. Alright, so it wants us to go over here. Alright guys, let's see what we got out of it. I don't think it was much. I think like $6,000 or $7,000. It's only a 10-minute delivery. Let's see if we can find another small one real quick. External contracts. We're now 7 out of 10 completed, which is awesome. Oh man, okay, so these are all gonna be, let's see, Barstow. So now it wants us to go back to Barstow. Yeah, that's really the shortest one. Prim to Los Angeles or Prim to Flagstaff. That one would probably be a 20-minute video by itself, so I don't want to bombard you guys with a 45-minute video. We'll go ahead and grab this one again. I do want to try to head up the coast and go to Washington anyway, so I just kind of wanted to grab a couple small ones, short deliveries, to kind of show you guys. There are quite a bit of these ones for long deliveries. If you guys have the time, you want to do an hour-and-a-half long delivery, you can definitely do that. Not me. I don't have that much time today, unfortunately. I'd love to record. I'd really like to record on Truckers MP just to show you guys what it's like to play with other players. The American Truck Sim really doesn't seem to get that busy. I'll run into a couple of trucks here and there, not literally. And for the most part, there are a couple of like hub areas where people kind of hang out, but unless you're in one of those virtual companies, people really don't group up with you. They just kind of chill there, or you'll get a lot of people who are just kind of dumb and they just want to ram you constantly, or they want to just be idiots. There's actually 2 servers for American Truck Sim through Truckers MP. One's a simulation server, and that's the only one I play on, which means you want to play realistically. But for some weird reason, people can't seem to get it through their head, and they want to go and just be idiots. I'm sure you can easily find hundreds of videos showing how bad people really are in this game. Alright, doesn't look like any cross traffic, we're good. See how dark it is. I feel bad, like, I know it's a game, but, you know, I don't like to do this in real life either, but when I used to drive between Phoenix and Vegas all the time, it would just be usually after 8 o'clock at night, so it was always dark. And so I'd be driving, you know, 4 or 5 hours from Phoenix to Vegas. And there was always like parts where you had a couple of cars with you, but then it was completely desolate. Like there was nobody for miles. So you don't want to, you know, crash out there. You don't want to break down out there because there is nothing. I mean, nowadays there's a lot more stuff popping up between. There's a little bit of gas stations popping up out there now, and food stops, rest stops, things like that. But before, it was just desert for 100, 200 miles constantly. So I'd be driving around with my brights on all the time, and I had a little Nissan Sentra like a 2006 Sentra, and it had those really bright floodlights on the front. So not only did I have my brights on, I had floodlights on too. And those things were just illuminate the whole freaking road. I'd feel so bad coming around some of these corners where it's one way each side. So you have kind of double lane like this, except the other side is oncoming and you're going the other way. And you wouldn't really see them until almost last minute, and you turn this corner and you got your got my floodlights on and I got my brights on. I feel like I just blind these poor people to death. And there's enough traffic here where I don't feel it's warranted to use your brights. It is 2 in the morning almost here now, so it is looking a little bit brighter outside than it normally is. And the time in this game, man, it just flies by. Alright, down to 70 miles again. I think once I finish these 12 deliveries for this event, I'll have like 80 something external contracts completed. Again, when you complete the regular contracts, those are not counted in the what's based off the website. So World of Trucks links to your World of Trucks account, which is these external contracts. The stats from those deliveries do populate on World of Trucks. So if you were to go to worldoftrucks.com and check them out, you'd see, oh, I delivered XYZ deliveries, I delivered 8 million tons, or stuff like that. So I'll have to link it for you guys in the description so you can kind of see it. It's kind of cool. They have little achievements and things you can accomplish. Got about 45 miles left. It says we're expected to arrive at 3:18 a.m. so less than an hour in-game time. I usually record these videos in the morning. It's nice and bright outside right now, so I'm definitely not up at 2 or 3 a.m. in-game or in real life doing this. As much as I'm more of a night owl anyway, so I'd probably do that, but not in this case. And again, I just really do this, I'm passionate about video games. I love video games. Been playing since the 80s, since I was a little boy, actually. Got the Super Nintendo when it first came out. That was life. Play F-Zero and Super Mario Brothers religiously. F-Zero is what started it for me for racing games and driving games. It'd be really cool if they can do a remake or maybe bring it back but with some updated graphics or something. Alright, got about 2-3 more minutes and we'll be done with this. I would appreciate any comments, and if you guys want to, please subscribe. I'd like to keep making these videos. If you guys want to see any aspect of this game that maybe I'm not covering, please let me know. I mean, right now I am specifically doing this event because I want to bring awareness to it, and I think it's a really good cause. And, you know, for Christmas, they're going to do the Christmas event, so I'll probably do that as well. You just drive these big trailers around with giant presents on it. Or unless they do something a little bit different this year. Either or would be cool. I don't know if they do any other events outside of that. I will have to look up on their forum and see what they're doing. Or check out their social media pages. Ooh, that was kind of a tight turn, but we're gonna make it. I gotta wonder why I'm delivering breast cancer ribbons to a construction yard. It is beyond me, but I don't question, I just deliver. Alright, let's see how we did. So 9 minutes on that, so not bad at all. It was actually faster coming back than it was going there, so that's ridiculous. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.